Medicare for all, the legislation that I wrote, that damn bill, or something like that. What does it mean? What does it mean? Now, right now, again, step outside of the box and look at what we have right now. Right now, people are paying premiums, right? Talked to a woman in New Hampshire a number of months ago. She's paying $1,700 a month. That's high. But many of you are going to be paying $500 a month, maybe $1,000 a month. You're paying co-payments. You know what that is? You walk into the doctor's office, you got a co-payment. You're going to be having, in most cases here, a deductible. Now, if you step again outside of the box and you think about a quote-unquote deductible, what the hell does that mean? That is a totally insane concept. If you think about it, we get used to it. Oh yeah, we got a deductible, $5,000, $10,000.
Yeah, nothing.
The point is, when you get sick, you should go to the doctor. And right now, you have people, anybody here with a $5,000 deductible? There you go. Any lucky ones here with the $10,000 deductible? Congratulations. I don't want to go any higher. No. But think about the insanity of it. The function of healthcare is to make sure that you go to the doctor when you need to. What happens, I mean, it ain't hard, it ain't complicated. It exists all over the world. But now what happens if you are a working class person, you gotta shell out the first $5,000 or $10,000, whatever it may be. You don't have the money. And if you don't have the money, you don't go to the doctor. And if you don't go to the doctor, you may end up being one of the 30,000 people in this country who died last year because they didn't get to a doctor when they should have, because they lacked health insurance or they were underinsured.
Right.
All right?
Yes.
So I want you to think about healthcare. What kind of system do we want? Well, it is not that complicated. It exists in many ways right north of us in Canada. In Canada, you go to any doctor you want. You go to any hospital you want. Do you know how much it costs you when you walk into the doctor's office? Zero. Now, when we talk about a cruel and dysfunctional healthcare system, the one we have, it is not just that people can't afford to go to the doctor. It is a system, I want you to think about this for a second, a system which forces 500,000 people in our country to go bankrupt because of medically related debts. Think about it. Look, if you want to gamble and you lose money, you go bankrupt, one thing. If you want to buy a big house that you can't afford, you go bankrupt, another thing. If you're spending more money than you have and you're irresponsible, another thing. You should not go bankrupt because you are dealing with cancer or heart disease or some terrible illness. That is insane. Again, I want you to think outside of the box. 500,000 people go bankrupt as a result of medically related debt, and others have their credit rating shot to hell because they're late in paying their medical debt, medical bills. That is not the kind of healthcare system we should allow to continue.
Right.
So what does